How's everybody doing? It's your boys, Bino and Nicky here.
Kicking it live, baby.
My sound's not on. Oh yes, it is. My headphones weren't on. Dude, that's not the craziest thing that's happened in the last 20 minutes.
It's definitely not. We had some technical issues. Nick was about to have a meltdown.
I think I did have a meltdown.
A little bit, mini
inside,
one. You had a mini one. It's all right. We all deserve a little mini meltdown now and again.
But speaking of meltdowns, this whole fucking world's melted down. We got bozos shooting places up now. I'm going to kind of get a little serious on this because it's something, and it's not a topic for gun control. It's not a political topic. People who are just going in places and shooting people need to fucking stop. You're a fucking asshole. Seriously. Like, no one deserves to die like that.
No.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
That's a mentally deranged individual.
I really hope the inmates and the guards in Buffalo are treating that kid accordingly.
He's not in population.
I know he's not in population, but he will get to population eventually, and I hope he gets his ass pounded and beat down multiple times. Yeah,
killing people like that, it's insane.
It's ridiculous.
These people are mentally ill, man. These are people that probably should be in an institution from day one.
Yeah, I don't get it whatsoever. My kid was walking, he's in the living room, and he's like, why did he do that? And it's like, what do you tell a 10-year-old? Like, why would you do that? Because he's not right in the head. Like, well, I don't understand what someone actually starts thinking before they go and do something like that. Because it's just, I don't get it, man. You have to be totally fucked in the head to do that. I want to know where this kid's parents were at. I heard they're cooperating with authorities. Of course they are. You can't stop them when they kick in your door because your kid just did a mass shooting and killed a bunch of people. I guess the kid was also in trouble too. Like before his graduation, he was a minor though, so he didn't get charged as an adult. He turned in a paper senior year.
Yeah.
It asked him what he saw himself doing 2 years from then.
Yeah.
And he said being dead because of a murder-suicide.
Well,
so
nobody picked up that red flag?
The state police got contacted and brought to the school, but because he was a minor, the parents were able to handle it however.
Oh, they did a good job.
Yeah, bang-up job.
Kid's a lunatic.
But, yeah, that just really bothered me. And then, of course, the thing happens in Buffalo, and then tomorrow, the next day, not tomorrow, someone goes and does the same thing at a church in California. And I just don't get it. Like, it's...
Sick individuals, bro. Sick individuals. Mentally messed up people. People with a head full of bad wiring, bro. That's all that is,
yeah,
brother.
there's a bunch of nothing but
you're not a normal...
Listen,
you're not a normal thinking person. What am I going to do today? Go to the grocery store and start popping people. That's just sick. Same as we said about the guy that did it at the mall. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, same.
Or the guy that did it in the subway.
But, hey, at least this guy didn't get bail. Like, he's in jail. Like, he didn't get to go home and just has to stay away from the mall.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, brother. It's insane, man. You get these people and they get these crazy thoughts in their head, and you think back to the old days. Son of Sam Killer, David Berkowitz, the dog made him do it. Remember?
Oh yeah, the dog made it.
No, these are crazy people, bro. These are mentally deranged people. Yeah, these are mentally deranged people. These people shouldn't be allowed in public.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. Like I said before, I had brought up that they shut down all the mental institutions and just put people for outpatient treatment and stuff. That's crazy, man. They need to reopen them things. There's a lot of nutty people in this world, brother.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of nutty people in this world, and really all we can do is pray for them.
That's it. Pray for these people. Pray for the families. Pray for the families. Pray for everybody.
The victims, everyone.
Yeah,
it's
sad.
Ridiculous.
It's sad.
I don't want to see any cash apps up to get this kid a defense team. Like none of that. Like he doesn't deserve a goddamn thing.
No, not at all.
And I don't really.
But one thing though, he did it in New York. New York is a death penalty. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's going to upstate prison, New York.
No, New York is
when
a
you
death
do
penalty.
something like that, even if you're in segregation, the cops are going to let people in his room to whoop his ass. Like there's no way around that. Like he is.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a federal gig. If it's a federal gig, I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that they arraigned him in Buffalo court, like in state court so far.
It might be a federal gig because of the weapons. I'm not sure. I don't know how that goes.
I read a big article. Well, if the feds want to pick it up, they can.
The Fed can pick up any charge, right?
Yeah,
the Fed can pick up any charge. Well, you know what? It'll depend on where he got the ammunition from, and
they said he bought the guns legally.
In New York State?
No, one was Pennsylvania.
Then it's federal.
One was a gift from his father.
Then it's federal.
Because of all the state lines and all that.
Yeah, crossing state lines makes it federal right off the bat.
But yeah, they were all owned legally, they said.
Yeah, so he'll be with other nuts.
That's like that other kid. I forget where they were. I want to say Michigan, where they wound up charging the parents. The kid, he just shut up the school. Remember the day before they called the parents in because the teacher found like a drawing or something of him blowing up the school.
That was in Texas, wasn't it?
No.
Wasn't that the kid in Texas?
And then they arrested the kid, right?
Yeah, and they let him out that day.
No. He's still in jail, and the parents are in jail.
Who's the kid
too.
in Texas? They let him out that day. Remember? And he was
don't
like
know who
smiling, walking out of the court.
No, I don't know who that one is. Hang on, I'll tell you right now about the Michigan.
That doesn't even really matter, anyways. They're
But
just
yeah,
all crazy.
They charged his parents too because they bought him the gun.
Yeah, I don't.
And like he was posting stuff on social media.
Well,
about
okay,
it.
if they bought him the gun, it's a different story. I mean, you can't just charge the parents if the kid's a nut.
Yeah.
But if they bought him the gun, then they're partially responsible.
And they said too, like when
Are responsible.
all the parents got like a mass text, like get to the school, something's happening, and the mother texts the son right away. You better not be shooting them. I hope you didn't bring that gun to school. Like even the parents knew right away. Like the kid's father called the police station and was like,
okay,
I have a feeling.
No, you don't have a problem with that. The mother text them, you better not be shooting them. So you knew this kid was a lunatic. You knew this kid was capable of this, and you didn't do anything. They should be charged.
He was only 15 too.
Then they should be charged.
The mother had posted on Facebook a couple days before. She brought him to the shooting range and bought him the gun for his birthday.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
Then they should be charged.
They went on the run and paid someone to let him stay in a warehouse.
Yeah.
So they paid the guy to let him stay there. The guy took the money and then called the feds or whoever and got the reward on him too.
Yeah. Crazy.
The article didn't say that, but that from the sounds of it, because they were like, "How does he know that?" They couldn't tie it together. Like, "Oh, this guy got paid from."
Yeah, no. If you knew the kid was a homicidal maniac and you sat back and did nothing, you should be charged. Absolutely. So, Nicky, if I know you're gonna go start killing a bunch of people,
oh yeah,
and I don't say anything,
you're liable.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, in Massachusetts, it's joint venture anyways. If I knew, I might as well pull the trigger.
One other thing about that, right? So the day before, they call the parents into the school, and they tell the parents, like, "Listen, you need to take him and get him help." You know what the parents said? No, we'll leave him in school for the day. Oh no, it was actually the same day of the shooting. They sent him back to class and they said, "No, we're too busy. We're working right now." And that day, when the parents left, he shot up the school. So he had that gun in his backpack the whole time the parents were there.
That's crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
That's crazy. That's insane.